Hello everybody, John, Just Sports with John. So we're going to do picks 11 through 20 this time, and we did the top 10. So starting off at 11, we have the Jets, which I think will be another team that can easily pick anywhere. Again, this is another best player available, but I'm going to say it'll be offensive line because you got a young quarterback there, Sam Darnold, and you really need to protect him. And if you're serious about having Bell, which maybe they're not, there's rumblings about the head coach not wanting him anyway, but you got a running back like that, you want to be able to create holes and you want to be able to protect your quarterback. So I think it'll be an offensive line pick. Uh, if for some reason there was already a run on offensive line, they might go receiver and try to give him a better weapon because of losing Robbie Anderson. Let's see. Raiders are next. I think, Raiders need a wide receiver. I mean, name their wide receiver. Exactly. 49ers. 49ers could go in a couple different directions, but I think a wide receiver there would be prudent as well too. Buccaneers. Buccaneers are very interesting to me. Before a couple weeks ago, we would have said quarterback. But now with Tom Brady there, you don't really need that except for grooming a future guy, and I just don't see that being a first round pick, pick 14. I think this might be the first running back. They really need to get a running back in there unless something happens in the next couple of days with, say, Devontae Freeman or Lamar Miller or somebody like that. It just seems like that's where they're headed with that pick. It could be offensive line. There is a need for right tackle, and with Brady coming, that might be a priority. But I think it'll be one of those two. I'd be surprised if it's something else in the first round. Broncos, I would expect that to be a wide receiver pick, trying to give Drew Lock more weapons. They could shore up the offensive line. Falcons, it's got to be defense, whether it be pass rusher, a cornerback, or a linebacker. I think it'll be more likely defensive pass rusher or a cornerback there. Cowboys, again, Cowboys like the Falcons could go anything. I think it would more likely be on defense, cornerback or defensive line. My guess is going to be cornerback because I don't think that many will be taken off the board yet. But, you know, pass rush is a big thing in NFL, and Cowboys have been not too well with that in the past, so it could be that. Let's see here, Dolphins. So we got the second of the Dolphins picks here. Quarterback was going to be their first pick that I had them doing, and I don't see why you just don't go ahead and do the offensive line here. Even if, say, three of them already came off the board, I don't see why you wouldn't do that. Now, they could use a little bit of a running back help. That could be a surprise pick there, but I kind of doubt it. They could go defense with a linebacker, but I'm going to say they'll do offensive line. This is the second of the Raiders picks coming up at pick 19 here. We already had them taking a wide receiver, so here I got them taking an offensive line. It just makes sense. You're trying to protect David Carr. You brought in Mariota. It tells me you're trying to figure out the quarterback. I don't know why you wouldn't protect that guy more to see what you have. So I'll say offensive line there. And then the Jaguars at 20. This is the first pick of the Jaguars, I think. No, I'm sorry, second pick of the Jaguars. So we already had them picking cornerback, and they could very well go cornerback again. I mean, they lost two cornerbacks, so who knows? Maybe they'll go back to back here, depending on who they like. But it's probably more likely they'll go cornerback and then go defensive line, create the two kind of pressures you can with the quarterback. One, shut down corner you can't throw against, and then pass rusher making that throw faster. So I think that's what they'll do there. All right, so the next video we'll have the picks 21, and we'll try to get 21 through 32, the rest of them. So stay tuned, okay?